YouTube actually has 8 secret URL hacks. And what that is just a link that does a special thing, takes you to a special place on YouTube that they won't tell you about. So I'm gonna have to tell you what they are. And by the way, tell me real quick in the comments, do you know about the secret URL hack for clicking subscribe? You may have seen this when you click on the link in the description, it actually pops up on your desktop with a "do you want to subscribe" prompt. So tell me yes or no in the comments, have you heard of them? And that is our first hack today, the YouTube subscription link hack. First, you need your channel ID, and what is that? What you do is you go to a video on the channel, and you can do any of these hacks for your own channel or someone else's channel that you may be following. You click the channel name or icon that appears under the video. So that's that icon with the name of the channel. Now you're going to get a URL in the address bar, and it's going to look like this: youtube.com/channel/UC something. And the something is a whole bunch of numbers and letters. Now that's the channel ID. You copy this channel ID starting with the UC because we're going to use it later. So in the URL below that you can see there that starts with the UC, you're going to paste your own custom ID, and that's going to get you the link to subscribe. Now, there's a few ways to do this and a few wrong ways. If you see the subscribe pop-up, you've done it the right way. Hack number 2, put every YouTube video in a playlist. Who would want every YouTube video on their channel in one playlist they could send with a single link? So go and get that channel ID again that starts with UC. But I want you to remove the part that says UC. So it is this long string that doesn't start with the UC. Now, you always want to get the uppercase and lowercase in any of these exactly right. So this string of numbers and letters without the UC, I call it the channel ID without the UC. It's a kind of a clunky name, but it works for me. Now I want you to paste that channel ID without the UC to the end of this string here. Now notice it says UU there. So instead of a UC, we're going to put a UU and then our string of numbers and letters that does not include that UC. Hack number 3, put every YouTube short in a playlist. Now we've done every video in a playlist, but wouldn't it be great to link, for instance, from one short to a whole playlist of other shorts? Wouldn't that be great? So with this URL, it looks similar but slightly different. So youtube.com/playlist?list equals UUSH, and make those UUSH all capitals. And I have a blog post linking from the description that's going to give all this that you can copy and paste, because you have to be super precise about this text. Now, paste your channel ID without the UC to the end of this text, and you're going to get a playlist of all the public YouTube shorts on this channel. That's pretty neat. Hack number 4, put every YouTube live stream in a playlist. If somebody has a number of public live streams on their channel, even if they happened before, we're going to put them all in a single playlist. So copy this URL. So it's youtube.com/playlist?list equals UULV, and that UULV is all capitalized. I assume LV stands for live. Paste your channel ID without the UC to the end of that, and you're going to get this playlist of all the public live streams on this channel. Hack number 5, change the URL of a YouTube short to a regular URL. What's happened is that YouTube now has a special type of URL when it's on the desktop. So we want to make it back like the old URL. Well, you just have to copy that video ID. This is different than a channel ID. It does not start with a UC and it's shorter. Just copy that video ID. I believe it's 11 characters. Paste it into the old school YouTube URL, which is youtube.com/watch?V equals. So you get the old URL for your YouTube short. Hack number 6, get the URL for a channel's live stream. So let's say you're a fan of a particular channel and you love it when their live stream comes on and you want to be the first person to get on there. You can just bookmark where their live stream is going to be, because it doesn't exist until they are live. What you do is you get their channel ID, which we've been talking about, and you add to the end of it /live, and it's going to look like this below with a /live at the end of it. Now you can watch their current live stream. Note, the old live streams don't appear in this, just the ones that are live right now. Hack number 7, get a YouTube channel's RSS. Wouldn't that be neat? Do you guys remember RSS? They used to use them a long time ago. Some people still read their news that way using apps like Feedly or other things. A little bit of an old school hack, but I sort of like it. What you do is you get the channel ID, which we talked about, and you paste it at the end of this URL, which is youtube.com/feeds/videos.xml?channel_ID equals. And then you get it. Now, some RSS readers today, you can import almost any URL and it'll import it right into the reader without the RSS, but there's some functions that you might find helpful to use this. Hack number 8, link to your latest video. Who wouldn't want a link to their latest video? I found a website that does this for you. It's called mylatest.video. And what you do is you just copy your custom URL. Now, this is different from what we were talking about before, which is your channel ID. That's what we were using. Now we're using your custom URL, and it depends when your channel got started, but it might look like youtube.com/user/custom URL, or it might look like youtube.com/c/custom URL. And for the same channel, these actually might be different if you have both of them. But this website works for both of them if you paste it after mylatest.video/ or you can go to the website mylatest.video/ and just plug that in and see if it works, and then copy that URL. And check out this next video for more great tips. My name's Dane Golden from the Video Marketing Business Academy, where we help you master YouTube for business and transform your viewers into loyal customers. So click that next video. You do that and you'll be golden.